What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a happy new year. Today is January 1st, 2020, and I am here with Dennis.
How's it going? Happy New Year.
So today we just want to make a video and just talk about a little bit about 2019 and what we're going to do for 2020 and just conversate a little bit, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right.
All right, so 2019, some of the challenges that I've had personally is talking to the camera, like what we're doing right now, right? One of the things I get is very robotic. I want to just talk very formal, even that's the way my wife describes it. Not very personable. And I want to work on, being more connecting with you guys that are watching these videos.
So that means you got to change your personality. You got to laugh a little.
Laugh a little bit.
Let's go this way.
Yeah. Laughing, it's funny because I love laughing, and one of my favorite sayings is a day gone without laughing is a day gone wasted. But then when I get on the camera, I'm just so serious.
But you know what, man? I think it's hard. It's different. I don't know what it is. When you get in front of a camera, for me at least, I sometimes just feel, I feel funny, feel like I'm doing something silly. It kind of just shuts away that personality, Right. So you gotta constantly remind yourself that you're talking to somebody, even though you're holding a stick up and you look silly in front of people. But I think you just are concentrating so hard on what you're saying that you forget to put your personal, because you're not like that when you're not on camera,
That's right. I saw a great example. I was watching a Think Media who gives tips on how to build a YouTube channel, and they had a lady on there.
Instead of thinking about what everyone's thinking about me and all these people who are going to watch the video, is to think about one person.
And so that way you communicate just like you would anybody else instead of just so robotic, which is something that I'm going to start trying to do.
Yeah. But I don't think you're the only one that has issues, right? we all have personal issues, right? So, I had a great year, but I think I could have done some things different, I had a lot of goals set. I think we talked about filming a short film. It was set to be done in December. That came and passed. So that didn't happen, but we're still moving forward with that project. I did put a video out last year about fear, and which is something that I struggle with, right? I struggle with fear and just being afraid of what people would think when I make a video. And I think I got past that point. My problem is that I don't make the videos. I don't know what it is. I love this. When I'm doing this, it's a passion. I feel energetic. I want to do this more and more often, but then life kicks in. Yeah,
I know that it's interesting with that video, and we talked about how even just getting in front of the camera sometimes can be difficult, and not stage fright per se, right? But like you said, perception of what other people, and we also talked about a little bit about how you expect everything to be perfect all the time, right? Which it can be a difficult thing where if you're like, I'm not ready right now, so I'm not even going to start it, maybe.
I can be a professional, yes. And I have to worry about, it goes back to the fear and what people think, and what if this doesn't look right back here, and you said something to me that it makes sense. It's not about having everything perfect. We did this as a learning experience, right? And I took that part away. Just
like this experience, we're out here, we're out in the sun. You can see it's blown out from my camera at least, right? And we're not big mobile videographers, right? So now we're kind of getting out in the sun, doing a little vlogging together, and just experiencing the difficulties, right? And now we'll be able to go back and look at footage and see what we did wrong, and how we can improve that next time we do it.
I think 2020. We should start practicing a couple things. You know? Keep in mind that this is still a journey. It's not a journey that is over. So we have to stay consistent. So what do you have planned for 2020?
I like that. So consistency. I made a lot of videos in last year. and I made, let's say, I even said the amount, I made almost 90 videos, right?
I didn't do no 90 videos.
but a lot of them were like a minute, you know what I mean? I did a lot of minute videos and stuff. But one of the things that I haven't worked on a lot, especially like recaps or some of these things, is sound design, right? So I know that other than me talking to the camera and improving how I talk to the camera like a person, I want to really work on my sound design and refining, right? I do believe that quantity can lead to quality at first, right? Because I just was turning them and I've gotten proficient in many things like on my editor and everything like that. But now I really need to step it up in that refinement phase. Right. But I want to commit to make at least 52 videos, good ones, right? And so not just like, hey, here's an update and I didn't make a video this week. But I mean, and so I may not make them per week, right? But I do want to commit to making 52 videos.
Okay, that sounds good. I think I want to start, and I know you're going to agree with me. We just didn't talk about it. I want to start with putting God first.
Amen.
I think that because the whole idea of me doing this was to show people how God works in my life.
Right.
Right. So that if I don't concentrate on me just feeling good about making videos, and the whole purpose of me doing this, that would be the first step. And so with that said, putting God first in 2020, and past that, I have a short film that we have to finish, and I have another project that we're working on, where it doesn't necessarily, I'm not the one that's going to be in it, but I'm the one filming everything behind the scenes. I want to commit to at least I have to be realistic about this. At least one video a month.
There you go.
It's I want to do more than that, but I want to do at least one video a month.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, maybe collaborate with you a little bit more often, as we have planned in the past.
Awesome.
I know 2020 has a lot of things in store. And I think I want to be honest that I started last night on a bad note. But it has nothing to do with God, and that's not what He has planned for us. So I went to sleep, I woke up, it's a new day, It's a new year, it's a new decade, so we're gonna start on a good note.
Praise God. Right, the sun comes up in the morning.
Yep, just like it is right
yeah,
now.
right. We're staring right in the sun. Just sacrifice everything for a good video, right?
I mean, I think that's what and as long as it's about God, at the end of the day, I mean, we're gonna make fun videos, but it all ties up. The reason we have all this joy in our life is because of God. So,
praise God. And that's I love what you said there too, because like the thing I love about video making is I feel that I can use it for God. Learning to follow the path that God's put me on so that I can make things that impact His kingdom, right? How am I building the kingdom by what I make versus just entertaining myself, right? And just, just for a hobby, right? This isn't just a hobby, right? We want to glorify God with it.
Right.
Nice.
So just in case, like, if you guys are curious, so one of the things that we're trying out today is that we're trying 2 different cameras just to see. I'm using the Osmo Action, but I don't have an ND filter on it yet. Just playing around, testing the audio. I have a Rode
video
micro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, attached to the top, hooked up to the side to give me the external audio. It is a windy day, so I don't know right now if you can hear all the wind go through. We're gonna find out as soon as we check it. I do have a vlog coming up where I'm gonna be going to Puerto Rico, and show you guys where I'm from. And we're also using his camera.
SwitchPod 10-18 for a wide angle with a ND filter on front.
So we're
Car.
Okay. So one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to both take this footage and we're going to cut it, and we're going to publish the same video in our different channels.
Right, but in that way we can kind of see, just because we have different styles, different techniques, and kind of come out, see how each video is different, and maybe learn from each other.
I use Final Cut Pro.
That's right.
And you use...
I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Which is, I think, is a standard. I think they're both standards.
I agree.
It's more popular, what I've seen, most of the people out there use Premiere Pro. I like Final Cut Pro. To me, it's just what I've been using. I don't have anything else, and
That's right.
It works for me. And, know.
And then what is great about this in this scenario is that me and Carlos are very different people, right? We have the same passion, right? We have a passion of filmmaking and a living for God, but I'm Android, he's Apple. I'm
right.
PC, he's Mac,
sorry,
right?
man.
I'm a Adobe Premiere Pro.
Sorry you feel like that.
he is Final
You know?
Cut, right? But we're still have the same mission.
Yep, correct.
Right. So even though we do things differently, maybe in our own lives, and how that does that, and that's okay, right? There's many ways to serve God, and how we're called, and we don't have to agree technically on how to do everything.
And you know what? I still feel, even from the first time we started talking and hanging out, that the opposite things that we have work out perfect for what we're doing, man. Because there's a lot of things that you've taught me, and I hope that there's something maybe that you've learned from me.
Absolutely.
So I'm grateful for that. So guys, look, if you like this video, just do me a favor, hit like, share, comment below, engage with us. I know 2020 is going to be awesome, amazing. If you don't have a personal relationship with God, I strongly suggest that you just start talking to him and just see what he brings for you in this year.
So seek him prayerfully and humbly, right, and with a genuine quest, and he'll reveal himself to you. I promise that. So last, other channels linked. Hit a link, subscribe wherever it goes.
Wherever we put it in.
That's right. And God bless.
All right. Take care. Have a good one.